All right, guys, welcome back. I'm Archive,
And I'm Rin.
and this is Experience Boost gameplay. We are playing Cinderella Phenomenon, and last time we got some backstory on the history between the fairies and the witches. We got the fairy Parfait here and the witch Delora, voiced by myself to everyone's, distaste. I'm sorry, but we're still gonna rock with it. And so we're here in the Tavern Marchen. That's how we're pronounced. It could be Marchen. I don't know. And Parfait's going to introduce us to some people.
Come, Princess. Let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Martian. Parfait beckons the serving girl over. See, she is important. She has eyes. This is Anise.
Anise?
Or Anise.
Anise?
Could be Anise. That sounds more European, right?
Yeah,
Anise?
let's go with Anise.
Let's go with Anise. This is Anise. She helps out in the Martian and does most of the cooking.
I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology.
Miss Delora? What are you talking about?
Don't you worry your sweet little head over it.
For those of you who don't remember, poor Anise was fired basically by Rin when she ripped Delora's dress, and that's Delora as a doll.
Yes.
So if this is your first episode, you may want to go backwards because, yeah, that was a lot of info in
Yes.
just a couple of sentences.
You don't remember what this ice princess did to you.
Huh? I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary. Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Anise Willow. I hope we get along. Oh, that's awkward.
Really? This is how you're going to start doing good?
I would do good if you gave me more choices. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't believe I asked for your opinion. Oh my goodness. Please, you two, no fighting. I hold my tongue. Ugh. Sorry, she's driving me crazy now. I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. They are faces I have seen in the palace before. I don't think we have.
We have not seen these faces before.
This is Jurian Valiente and Garland Belrot. Right?
Could be Belro.
Belro. That makes more sense. Belrot. Sounds like
Garland
Belrot.
Belro.
Sounds so horrible. Rot. Belro.
Ugh! How did you know?
Which one's Jurian? I'm guessing this one.
I don't know.
Both of you were in the Order of Caldera.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
Is it a girl? I mean, she's
I'm
got
trying-
curves.
Yes.
Just
Which
saying.
one's Jury and which one's Garland?
I think this one's Jurian. Because this is the one reacting.
That's true.
Back in this story, can girls be knights? Just there's curves.
Sure.
There's curves. So I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying.
thinking that's definitely a female character, but I don't know.
You could be her too if you want. They were two of Sir Alcaster's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently that it was because they acted against Sir Alcaster's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here?
Which one's Garland?
I don't know.
We're gonna give Garland a deep voice. We help the fairies.
They and Anise are exceptions and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Jurian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the Martian. Protect?
From the witches, they'd do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken.
And I feel guilty because I don't try to do voices because I know I'm going to sound horrible. But you keep doing them.
And they're horrible. So your
more
fear is validated.
And what about you?
I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part.
Remember, not all witches are evil. Your Oh, that's you.
Your curse is a test.
A test?
Originally, the wicked were cursed so they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you.
I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back.
Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse.
Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly.
We have work to do, Delora.
Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess.
Ooh, do I get to make some choices soon? The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I'm alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust. Contempt. As if I'm the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the Martian in the first place. Is she her mother?
I don't know. We think her mom's probably.
Mom's involved at some point. Make friends? All I've ever had are my dolls, and one of them cursed you, girl. I've never needed friends. I will break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face.
Sorry, our dog's going crazy. 1 second.
His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Jurian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. Ooh. You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past. I'm assuming that's a girl. She looks like a girl.
And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the Martian. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter. The Ice Princess will get what's coming to her.
He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here. Jurian's tone is cold and firm. There's no doubt that she means what she says.
Well, there you go.
There we go. Now I know.
I like that the kingdom has both male and female knights. That's cool.
I think that's super awesome. So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The Martian begins to settle down and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk toward an empty table, realizing that I am being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anise, Jurian, and Garland. Is it because they cannot remember who I am? Maybe being in the Martian is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds. How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish 1? Wow.
Here we go.
Here you are! Okay, so this beautiful lady, right? We saw her in the shop. And then later in one of our choices, the guy saved us.
Yeah.
A male guy who has red hair and green eyes. I'm pretty sure this person is one and the same. Okay, I did say that before. Also, I think they have the Beauty and the Beast curse. They are both Beauty and the Beast. So, because like these curses are slightly different than the actual fairy tales. So that's what I think.
I agree, because the male character, if you go back a couple episodes, you'll find him. He has that same golden flower that the beautiful lady's wearing in her hair.
He's
He
got like
has
on a
it
pin
as like a
over
pin
here.
on his shirt. So, and it would make sense, rather than having a beauty and a beast, you have Beauty and the Beast together. Although he doesn't look like a beast, but it could be figurative.
Yeah.
Sword
or the
fighter or
male,
something. Who knows?
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's a day and night thing because we met him at night and now
It's
it's
her during the day.
her during the day again. So it might be, day night thing. May I join you? I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty still manages to take my breath away. What is she doing here? You were in the toy shop? Ah, yes. I was there picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled you still remember me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma. Look at the sparkles. Your name is Karma? A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no?
Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away.
It's Walt. I think he's my favorite so far. Oh. You are that magician boy.
Boy?
Oh, how appropriate. Boy.
Call me that one more time, and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours.
You would hit a lady? How savage.
Anyway, I'm Walt Cresswell. I have the Neverland curse.
I
You guessed
told
it
you,
right!
Peter Pan!
You guessed it right!
Okay, so I didn't say this on the thing, but there's a... Okay, and this one's kind of cheating. There's a picture of him bigger, like, in the opening scenes. And so, like, older looking. So I thought, okay, maybe he's got, like, a Peter Pan kind of curse. Apparently he does. The Neverland curse. Because right now he's little. I wonder how he gets big again. We'll have to find out. And our dog is needing someone, and I'm 8 months pregnant, so my sweet husband is the one getting up and helping him out.
Hold on. Almost done.
I just clicked next, and it's your turn, so it's okay. He's a coming. Oh.
What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse?
Does everyone share what their curse is?
We talk about it freely in The Martian. The whole point is helping each other break our curses, after all. Hard to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet.
He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly.
Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret.
He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Karma's face. Has anyone managed to break their curse?
I've been told that a few have.
A few? That's not very reassuring.
Well, at least the curses can be broken.
I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You can talk about it. Oh, you can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is. Cinderella. Oh, goodness, Cinderella.
That explains the nature of your curse. Only it's been reversed, hasn't it? That's what I was thinking too. It's reversed.
Yeah, it's been reversed. Riches to rags. Riches to rags, like she says. That's one way of putting it.
She's also the one who's mean, by the way, too. Rather than Cinderella being pure in heart.
Right? She's just the mean one.
She's the
She's
mean
gotta
one.
learn to be nice.
The step siblings were nice.
She's
not.
the evil stepsister, like
Yep.
you said in the beginning.
Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, princess. He mostly speaks nonsense.
He? Princess? They just walk away. Parfai's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well. Rod!
It's Rod!
We knew
which,
he was coming!
by the way, he's mute and the bunny speaks for him. So
Could
what
be
curse is
Pinocchio,
this?
right?
But they talked about, that's the whole nose thing, though.
Oh, they did say the whole nose thing with someone else.
I mean, could it be
I was
other
just
fairy
thinking the
tales?
puppet.
Like, I mean, was Peter Pan written by Grimm? I don't think he was. Maybe this is Echo,
What's Echo?
the Greek myth of Echo.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe not.
Interesting. Rod?
So you really are cursed.
From the bunny.
This is from the bunny.
So creepy. I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod so that he still had some way to voice his opinions. Sebi? Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it?
It's nice to meet you, princess.
Sebi's voice changes when it greets me.
Darn. I have to do two voices now? I don't even think any of my voices sound very different.
Mine don't. The tone it uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds like? Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean... Oh.
Oh, he lost
doesn't
his
have
voice.
A voice. Duh!
The mermaid's curse.
What?
That is my curse.
Rod has been mute all this time because he is cursed? Does everyone else know?
Obviously, they are my family.
Even the king?
He knows as well.
So am I the only one you never told?
I didn't think you'd particularly care either way.
He's got a good point. I mean, come on. There we go. He is not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry
Seriously.
yourself a river.
What are you doing here? I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he comes to Martian from time to time.
But I don't even want... Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with mine own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you.
It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace?
Livelier. Happier.
Ouch!
Doesn't
Wow.
pull his punches.
No,
Go
he
for it,
does
Rod.
not.
Tell her how it is.
Happier?
I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore.
I always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but this is the truth. But this is the truth. I want to say it.
Hey, you make the choice, babe.
Say it. So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you truly feel?
The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emmeline didn't want me to. I'm happier too, now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore.
Ouch.
I'm going to return to the palace now.
I'm gone, and they're all happier. Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you. Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the Martian, I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I done to them? Now isn't the right time to explain. When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Rin.
Has the prince already left?
Oh, she enjoyed it. I'm sure she was listening.
Right?
Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse.
Did I miss something?
No,
Right.
maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me.
Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her?
What are you talking about now?
You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right?
She's right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I will do anything so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay at the Martian with me and the rest of my boarders. I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations, just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The Martian doesn't attract many customers since it's only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my portions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke?
Ouch. Even the Ice Princess can tell.
And yet you still take people in?
That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault.
I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me. I think a lot of American people
I like
can
that. That's
relate
true.
to
That's
that.
true. I like the character trait, though. A powerful being with the loosest crystal, and she's, being crushed under debt.
Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who's in need of help? I could never.
And that, Princess, is how goodness works.
How goodness works? It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the Martian and do errands.
The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful.
If karma can be useful, anyone can.
I have yet to see karma be anything but useless.
Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you are willing to help out.
It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes.
Do I even have a choice?
I don't know, do you?
Do I? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy, nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. One of the dolls!
Delora was right there.
Seriously! What's wrong with you, girl?
You can talk to me, Rin. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait!
I sit up immediately. What's going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other Martian boarders, Waltz, Jurian, and Garland, are sitting on the settee, looking anxious. What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead.
Jurian and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here.
Are we gonna know him?
I don't know.
An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 a.m. Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait.
Yep.
Sorry.
Lady Parfait and a niece are tending to the man now.
These people. Will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous?
Do you think the witches got to him?
It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace.
Goodness. What's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone.
What do you want?
I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you.
If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself.
You are not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Rin. Come on, our guest must be famished.
Seeing no way out, I followed Delora to the spare room the man had been put in.
How many spare rooms do they have?
Right?
Come in. Ah, it's Rumple. We saw his name in the opening.
Yeah. I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise, he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook.
Good morning. Good to see you awake and breathing.
The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that?
Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven? Or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it?
Okay, I did not expect
I
this
did
personality
not.
from him.
But I think we need to take a break here. And again, we know his name because we saw it in the opening credits. His name is Rumple. Obviously from Rumpelstiltskin. Gotta be.
Right?
But I did not expect a womanizer to be his personality. This is going to be interesting.
This will be fun.
All right, well, thanks for joining us here on Experience Boost Gameplay. We hope to see you next time.